into a place of endless dreams where wonder fills the mind, a space to rest amidst the storm where stories intertwine. Welcome to Esiylam. My name is Amanda and I'll be your tour guide. Are you ready to begin? Hey guys, and welcome to the studio tour. I hope you enjoyed the intro, and let's get into our first area, which is the lounge. I had this bench custom built. I designed it to fit over this filing cabinet that I inherited with the studio, and the cabinet houses a bunch of blank paper, watercolor paper, drawing paper, and it also has a lot of older artwork in it, which I will be sharing with you eventually, but that is for a future video. Above the bench is a pegboard where I have the handmade necklaces that I used to offer on my website. I'm no longer selling these right now, but I might do a sale in the future. Here is the puzzle that I made along with one of the wood burning pieces I recently made called A Place to Rest. And these shelves house a variety of different art supplies. They have older artwork, just pieces of wood that I thought were pretty, things that I made a long time ago. It's kind of nice to just have just little pieces from my journey kind of hidden throughout my studio. So this little box just is a box that I made with wood burning on the front. It just has little knickknacks, some keychains that I used to make. On this shelf I have a lot of my jewelry making supplies like beads and jump rings. And then I have my basket that is full of my outliners, paper mate flare, pens, an empty bag that I sometimes stash art supplies in when I need to take them on the go. Extra erasers, some charcoal pencils, and of course my Prismacolor colored pencils, which have yet to be organized. In this basket I have the prints that I used to have on my shop when it was open. My shop is not open right now, but when I open it again I probably will be doing a sale of all of my older prints, and I have some of my originals as well. In this basket I have a lot of adhesives, my hot glue gun, I have some resin, Yeah, some E6000 glue, my postage scale, and the light that I use to cure my resin. And then I have some books that I use for reference and inspiration. Over here is my painting supply shelf, so paintbrushes, my Arteza acrylic paints, and I have an assortment of craft paint. You'll see more at the bottom too. This is the shelf of my pigments. I had experimented with making my own paint for some time. Probably going to go back to doing that, and I'm looking forward to experimenting. And then this is the bin that has all of my craft paints. Some of them are pretty old and probably need to be tossed. There's a little bit more wood over here from my wood burning phase, which is not over. And I used this cart when I was finishing up the wallpaper. And on this shelf over here, it's kind of an assortment of things. I have my dried eucalyptus and some dried flowers up top. And then here's just, I have like washi tape, stationery, and some of my jewelry making supplies. It's kind of just a kind of a catch-all. Yeah, I've got some dried flowers here too from when I used to get flowers or buy myself flowers a lot, and I would just dry them. They make nice props, and I can take pictures of them if I want to draw them. I have more washi tape in here. And these are the frames that I used to make those necklaces. And then on this shelf, I have lots of sketchbooks. None of them are filled. I have a problem. Don't judge me. And then this is cardstock and decorative paper. I have some painted mirrors, like compact mirrors that I used to make. So this wall is full of lots of things. Welcome to the gallery wall. All of these pieces were made within the last 5 years, and this piece here was actually featured on Proco. And this is the flex table. I use it for a variety of things. That book on the table I use to keep track of how long I'm in the studio for each day and what I did. And then this is my pencil case with all of my Jelly Roll pens, ink pens, pencils, and erasers. In the entryway, there's another pegboard where I have some rulers, some cutting boards, and some old necklaces, and this filing cabinet that I inherited. The top drawer has mostly wood in it. The second drawer here is an assortment of craft supplies, wire for beads, some sequins, those wood rounds I use for necklaces. And then this drawer has like all the tools that I use, the contact paper, a hammer, Velcro strips, double-sided tape, and there's an old wood burner in there as well. And this last drawer just has paper supplies, some flat mailers, tissue, paper towels, and water bottles for when I'm painting on the go. Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here really quickly to say thank you for watching to the end of this video because I had so much fun making this video. As I mentioned at the beginning, I have always been heavily inspired by video games because I love how the story drives the artwork and the artwork drives the music, and it all just comes together to be this immersive experience that can just take you away from reality for a little bit. And that's the goal of the brand that I'm trying to build with Esiylam. It's all about storytelling and creating a place where we can escape reality just for a little bit together and go to a safe place where we can be creative and be inspired and encourage and support one another. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I look forward to creating more who knows what in the future. Going forward for the videos that I'll be posting, they will not all be like this one because let me tell you, this was a lot of work. It was totally worth it though, but I do hope to incorporate a lot of storytelling elements into each and every single one of my videos. So I can promise you at least I will give you my best in that. So all that being said, thank you so much for watching to the end. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. There's so much more to this story. So, until the next time, our stories intertwine. Do take care.